Chance and I made it all the way back in here this morning. We're in here in this locust tree that we picked yesterday when we were back up on that hill. This is the spot where Chance saw those 3 bucks. He was up on the hill back there. We were down in here, so we made it down in here. We got plenty of cover in this tree. Set up real good. As you saw, we already had a buck come in. He was just farther away down that other transition line. So we're hoping he kind of mills around a little bit and works back in here. Hopefully the bedding's more in some of this marsh stuff than up that way. We've got the same wind we had yesterday. You see where that one branch comes down? On this close one, he just walked through that gap next to the tree. He's going to work left. So put the camera to the left of that where it comes down. Well, we had that buck come in. He was earlier than he was yesterday morning. Got him going across the opening over here. And yesterday he came and walked right to the base of the tree here. This morning he took that other kind of transition line. He was kind of going out and around. Like I said, he got out past that tree. He's seen something back up this way. We're not sure if it was us or something up on the hill, or if he just thought he seen something or what. We're up in this tree. We got tons of cover. It was hard to see him. It's dark out because it's starting to rain on us now, so we think we have pretty decent cover, and we don't know for sure if he saw us or not. We'll obviously never know, but he kind of got a little squirrely on us and didn't kind of jogged off down back to the creek. So I don't think it was any. I bumped bucks worse and have him come back, so I don't think it's a real big deal. At least we know he's back and in this area, so we'll obviously be coming back. I've already kind of gone over a game plan to get on the other side to get to that transition. So we'll have this tree stand, we'll have one over there eventually, because I think it's a good spot regardless of whether that buck's here. I think there's going to be bucks moving, especially as things get closer to the rut and get through October. So we'll sit here now as the rain starts to come down for a little while longer, see what else moves through. Got it. Wind's good for a little bit. Just don't move. Just looking at us now. You're good. He's moving left. Same transition. He's going behind the cedars. Okay. I can't see him anymore. He's just gonna come up behind the cedars now. He went behind there. There's a lot of distance there where he could be behind it. We just had a giant buck come in. There's some does that have been out in front of us, and they bedded down right out here in front of us. We've just kind of been sitting here hoping those does get up so we can sneak out of here in a little bit. Chance looks up and just sees this big buck kind of trotting right at us from out of the woods behind us. It's definitely not one of the ones Chance saw yesterday, because it's even bigger. And he went behind the cedar trees back here. It looks like there's kind of some draws and stuff back there, so we've lost him now. We're hoping he eventually moves and makes his way down here so we can just at least see him again, or he stays on his feet, maybe he works a little bit closer to us. But like I said, I think there's draws back there. We've never been back there, but it looks like there's some terrain. He's probably, I guess if he never shows up again, bedded down right back in there. So crossing our fingers he is still on the move and gets closer, but that was a big buck. That's what we've been waiting for down here. Those other ones are big bucks, and this one was even bigger. So we found ourselves a little decent buck bedding area right in here, I think. and I made it back to the truck here. We had that larger buck come towards us there for a little bit, and then we lost him behind the cedars. Not too long after that, we had the wind pick up really pretty good, and we were already kind of flirting with the wind because we were targeting that buck that came out earlier. So the wind didn't set up real well. It was kind of blowing right towards either where we thought he was eventually going to end up walking or where he was going to bed. And with it picking up this high, we thought there was a good chance our scent was going to float that direction. So we've got a pretty good spot down there now. Me and Brody both think it's a spot we're definitely going to come back and focus on. We've got 2 different stand locations picked out for different winds, whether we got a south wind or a north wind. So we'll probably be back in that area. And because these bucks were coming from farther down the creek bottom, we kind of want to work our way that way slowly too. So probably just going to work it the same way we did here. Go in the morning or in the evening even, do an observation sit, see where the deer are moving, where the bucks are, and then go in and do some closer tree stand hunts, obviously, just like we did this weekend. So really good weekend. Me and Brody both are definitely excited to come back and continue to hunt this with the amount of deer and bucks that we've seen down here. So we're going to go back like we always do, look at maps, make some game plans, and we'll be back down here soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.